Hi everyone, Alex of Zesty Ginger here. I am hopping on to talk about the rise part of the cycle, the menstrual cycle, because we both believe that a lot of women these days need help figuring out exactly what their period is like, what things they need to learn about themselves, how they can best live within that cycle. And so there are, I can wave it, you guys. Thanks for joining. I'm going to be talking about something called the will get done list. Okay, so I'm in the rise phase of my cycle, and for the female cycle, what that practically means is that I am in the phase where all of my hormones are kind of getting upregulated. It's the most quick rise in hormones, which is why we called it that, and it's what eventually kicks off ovulation, and that's the end of the rise cycle, which is kind of where I am. So one of the things about this phase is that it tends to be the most powerful phase in terms of getting things done, feeling energetic, feeling good, not having a lot of symptoms like cravings, PMS. The things kind of get wonky a little bit towards the end of the cycle, but this phase tends to be kind of where people feel the best. And so that's the most creative phase that we think of, and we think of making really positive life changes because you have kind of the inner reserve to get things done. So what Megan and I have been working on actually is self-confidence and kind of the balance between productivity and creativity. So not always forcing yourself to do the things that you need to do, but finding ways to approach those activities so that you actually want to do them, and how can you rephrase them. And part of building self-confidence for us has come with the realization that we need to be more accountable to ourselves. Oh, I'm going to wave at you too. Hi, thanks for joining. That I'm talking about the will get done list. And building self-confidence is an inner knowing for yourself that if you say that you're going to get something done, it will get done. And that brings a different meaning to accountability, because then you really have to say, if I put something on this list, I am now saying it will get done. So do I really think it's going to get done, or is this just wishful thinking? So one thing that I started now that I'm in my rise phase is actually beginning to not just think about this will get done list, but actually creating it daily. And so what I've done is a simple exercise. Basically at the end of each day, hi there, I'm going to wave at you too. At the end of each day, I sit down and write the will get done list for the next day. And honestly, to begin with, hi there, what I wanted to do was to write down everything that will get done. So I put on there, wash my face, put on makeup. I put on, eat breakfast, take 5 deep breaths in the morning. Everything you could possibly think of that you're gonna for sure do, put in my contacts, the most basic things, because what you want to be doing is building up the self-confidence in your own ability to get things done and know that your word is law. So I told myself I'm going to go to that yoga class after work. I will go to that yoga class. Now, the key to this is, besides putting on things, hello there, besides putting on things on the list that you know absolutely will get done, the key is to put on things on there that are limited, right? So I did not make my list very long today. I have one thing, and that one thing today for me was going live. For me, going live with you guys, this is not something that I always feel super comfortable doing, even though oftentimes I put it on my list and it just doesn't get done. And so for me, the one thing that I had to do for Zesty Ginger stuff today was talk to you guys about this. And I wanted to be sure that I got it done. I wanted to be sure that I kept my word to myself with that will get done list. And so you're seeing it live now. I'm going to wrap up here, and then I will go mark off on my will get done list that it did get done. I'm going to save this video. I've been playing around with some software to hopefully upload it in chunks into Instagram. So if you're coming in at the end, don't worry. You will still get all of this great information, and hopefully it'll be saved for the 24-hour replay. So thanks so much for joining me. Hopefully you guys found this informative, and if you do try the will get done list, please let me know how it goes for you and how scared me about how it goes for you. All right, see you guys.